Hi, how are you doing? I haven't just moved to this place. I've moved in here officially like July. I've had the apartment since June, but July, and I'm still trying to get everything kind of organized. I've always lived with other people, so there's a lot of stuff I still don't have as an individual that you probably need in a house. And he wants to play now. I got this piece, this bench from Olive LTA, and it's a cute bench. I like it. I thought it was going to serve its purpose as well. It did not. So I went and I ordered a entry table-esque console, entry console. We need to put it together. So let's do that. Ooh. Yeah. I also don't know why I took a shower right before putting this together. Like, that was a really bad idea, but here we are. We're doing it. I always put furniture together by myself. The only thing I had like actually professionally built was my bed. But I did ask you guys to give me some questions that we could answer while putting this thing together. So let's do such things. This is what it looks like, allegedly. Have two people. Or don't. Whatever. Do it on a carpet. Hey, I already pre-planned that. That's what I thought. We don't need two people. Have all the pieces. We'll figure it out if we have all the pieces or not. Oh, this is some like real IKEA shit. Oh no. Well, okay, does it tell us which one's A? This is a 5-piece. Okay. So I guess we could start with 5 since 5's there. These are like the best little tools that I've ever gotten. My dad gave us these, Santa gave us this little snowflake thing that has like a bunch of different little screw tops. And I bought this one when I moved. It was very useful. It's just like a little 6-prong one that you kind of pop out and do what you need to with it. What is something I love / dislike about my personality and like my physical self? Something I love about my personality that I am very adaptable. So I'm very much able to adapt to whatever situations are just kind of presented to me. And I'm able to stay alert in situations and stay calm in situations. That's why I'm so successful as a teacher, because we have to make, I think someone did the actual math. I gotta find like the actual study, and if I do, I'll put it there. But they said that teachers make 1 million decisions in a day. And yeah, that's why we're so tired. Before I was a teacher, I was a lifeguard and a lifeguard manager. I was a swim coach. So I have always worked in areas where you need to know what is going on. Be level-headed, and I'm really good at being level-headed in stressful situations. I guess what I don't like about my personality, I don't trust easily. I think it's the nicest way to kind of put that. I hold up a big wall for people. I've said this before, like my circle's very small, so the people I actually call my friends, I trust them no matter what. It takes people a while to get there. And I really enjoy the people that I have in my life that are my friends. The majority of my friends are 10+ year friendships, so we've seen each other through our worst and our best. You are 4. Also needs a 1-2. The thing that I like about my physical appearance is I have great eyes. I have fantastic eyes. Like, they are green. It would do a lot of like eye photo shoots for people, and so that was fun. My mouth, my lips, I have great teeth. I have really strong legs. Obviously, I don't work out for 6 hours a day anymore. Like when I was a college athlete, we would work out for 6 hours a day, and ain't no one got time for that anymore. But I was squatting like 325. In kickboxing, one of the instructors, she's nuts. She's crazy. I love her. She has this like kick the pads in her hands. I did a kick and she was just like, whoa. And I was like, yeah, I have strong legs. And that was really my benefit also in water polo. Pop out of the water, no problem. Something I don't like about myself, or like physically, I hate my metabolism. I've always had a shitty metabolism. I'm figuring out a bunch of medical stuff right now and been in talks with doctors for multiple years about issues I am having, and hopefully we can figure out all that shit soon. So we could be healthier. This is 3. We're not doing anything with 3, so we're gonna put 3 over here. Do you like my little bodyguard over here? So what is something I aspire to do or achieve in my life? If you watched my video earlier this year, it was a Run Disney where I attempted a half marathon, and I've always wanted to do that. I also last year with my friend Julie did the Alcatraz swim, which was also something that I've always wanted to do, and I would do it again. And I want to do it again, but I want to do it without a wetsuit this time because I got overheated and I swam the wrong way. And I want to actually go forward and finish the half marathon this time. I got to a 10K, which is ultimately what I actually wanted to run during that one. They still gave you a medal, which I felt silly about. Ended up going on a tour with my friend that same day. Oh my God, my legs hurt so bad that day, but I was like, I'm not gonna wear the medal until we hit the 13.2 miles. And so once I hit 13.2, then I wore the medal. There's a lot of things I like actually want to do. I'm a pretty creative individual and I would love to, I think that's the right one. I've always wanted to come out with a photography / poem book and kind of put that out there. I want to go to all 7 continents realistically. That would be fun to do. I would love to swim in Antarctica. The longest part of this process is gonna be screwing in these stupid little things. This one was a fun question that got brought up. How would my friends describe my ideal partner? Why ask me when we could ask my friends? Pooh!
So this is my friend Julie. We have done so many different things together, and I am so bummed that I don't know what happened. The audio didn't record while we were FaceTiming, but here, this is my friend Julie. We've known each other since, okay, well, we knew each other in high school, but we didn't become good friends until our freshman year of college, when we were playing water polo together. But she's my best friend. I love my Julie. And so I asked her, and what she was saying essentially was, I need someone that matches my sarcasm and someone that is patient and, oh God, what else did she say? Someone that is willing to travel, be lighthearted, go out on adventures, but also be willing to have a nice chill night, be calm. Someone that absolutely loves my dog because Remy is the light of my life, and that's Remy's not best friend Kona. They don't get along very well, but I need someone that can appreciate Remy and kind of just match my energy and kind of go with the flow. We also talked about just the idea of like, I don't need someone with a perfect 6-pack. I would actually prefer that they do not have a 6-pack. I enjoy a good dad bod. And that's, she also did mention that I need someone that likes Disney as much as me. It's not a requirement, but it's nice. And they kind of just have to tolerate that I like Disney. That's kind of where we're at there. But yeah, this is my Julie. Yay!
We're with Sylvia. We're actually, this will be a separate vlog, but we're actually hanging out at a birthday party together for one of our mutual friends. And, but the question did arise, who would my ideal partner be? So.
Well, I've known Nicole for what, 4 years?
6, 7, 6, 6 years. 6
we
years.
started at the same site the same year. So like our first year at that high school was the same. And that was 2019 to 2020.
Yes.
So just before the world shut down.
Yes.
And in that time, I've come to realize that she needs someone, well, she doesn't really need one who would just make her even happier than she already is with all of her wonderful friends and people in her life, is someone who is confident in themselves, not in the conceited sort of way, not in the way that they just think they're all that in a bag of chips, but someone who knows who they are, they know what they stand for, their principles, their ideals, and what they want in the world. And they would respect Nicole, obviously, but just even if they have difference of opinions or difference in goals, they're still going to be 100% supportive, and vice versa. Like, I know Nicole is extremely supportive friend, and she would want a kind of partner that she could cheer on in whatever goals that they have in life, and they would just do that together. It would be awesome if they have a great sense of humor, because she does as well, and I feel like they need to just be that couple that everyone just likes chilling with and hanging out with, even if it's like, I don't know, doing laundry or something.
I have a laundromat, yeah.
Like, I know that she's an amazing person, and if anything, it's just, you know, when it happens, it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be great. And they have to love dogs. They have to respect Remy, no matter what. If not, goodbye.
Remy's number one. So if you don't like Remy and Remy doesn't like you, it's not gonna work. So yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah. I love my friends. No. Oh, are you okay? Deal breaker in a relationship. Let me confirm this first. Hold on. Major deal breaker in a relationship is if you don't respect boundaries. If I tell you there's a boundary and you keep trying to push it or trying to change it, no. Don't respect my emotions or feelings, or can't be empathetic to someone's feelings. No. Cheating is also a big one. I've been cheated on quite a few times in relationships. So I would appreciate not being cheated on. Basic shit like that would be great. You need to have good communication. You know, just a couple there. Yeah, I didn't like one. How does furniture work for people that aren't visual people? Like, I'm a very visual person, so I'm all good with this kind of stuff. Like, I just need a picture and I'll figure it out. But for those who need like written instructions, how much do you hate this? Like, is this like, how do you make this work? Love puzzles. I like being able to see how things kind of fit together. I think that's part of like my brain. I'm dyslexic. Creative stuff, or like the more visual learning kind of things, that doesn't work. What the heck? The visual stuff, creativity, that kind of stuff, like I really thrived in from being dyslexic. And I got away with being dyslexic for such a long time because I adapt. That's part of my personality. I've just been screwing shit for 35 minutes. How do I manage work-life social balance? And I don't very well. Being at a new school, even though like this is my 6th year being a teacher, my 1st year at this new school, new district, I feel like a fucking brand new teacher. And if you are a teacher and you remember your 1st year working at a school, it's fucking chaos. There is no balance. You are trying to do so many things. You're trying to appease the masses because you're trying to secure your tenure. You're doing everything you can. You're being observed like 20 different times by a bunch of different people. You need to make sure you have all these fantastic lessons that cater to a wide variety of students. I'm teaching a subject I've never taught before, which is government. And what a time to be teaching government, man. Like, what a time to be alive. Basically, If I were to answer this question like I were last year, one of the big rules I put to myself before was that you need to make sure that you're not taking work home with you. Because before, I used to do so much stuff at home, and especially like COVID year, because they're like, you weren't going to school. Your school was at your house. I would be working during COVID from 7 a.m. to like midnight. And it was ridiculous. And that was where I really was like, I need to set in boundaries. And so what I've been doing, just because this is a brand new subject and I don't really know it, I leave work, the latest is 4:30. I'm just like, that is my tap out time. I come home, I go to my workout classes, I try to go to kickboxing minimum of 3 times a week. And October just sucked. So October was a really bad month just with everything, where I had a migraine that took me out for 3 days, flooding of my bathroom, which was more mentally taxing than really anything. And then make dinner, we veg out, play, chill, and do all that fun stuff. And then around 9 o'clock, I give myself 1 more hour to like research and make sure everything is good and I'm ready for the next day of work. So I will only work 1 extra hour at home. Long term, that's going to be a no-go, but for right now it's fine, because I really do like the school I'm at. I really like the district. I really do like the school. I feel actually valued as an individual, and I'm bringing so much stuff to the table where and I get to actually work with people, whereas before I was on my own little lonely island. My friends and I, a lot of my friends moved down to SoCal randomly. Like, most of them live in San Diego now, which is kind of a bummer. But I hang out with friends every other weekend, or we'll try to hang out during the week. So one of my friends works actually in the city I live in. So we'll try to meet up once during the week for drinks, or just like to hang out, chill. Like, we were gonna go do a midnight hike one night. So we try to do things. I'm finishing my master's. So I'm in my master's program. This is my last class, and then next semester I'm writing my dissertation. So I'm a little stress case. That's gonna free up so much time. So most of the time Sunday, I've kind of decided is my kind of like get my act together day, that's where I will just do my work for my master's program and go do the groceries and the laundry and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of my Sunday routine, so doing all that work. Again, if you were to ask me this last year, totally different. My rule last year was that I wouldn't do any chores on my weekend because that's my free time. So I would do all like the cleaning and cooking and all that stuff actually during the week. So like, I would designate Mondays, I'd do laundry, Tuesdays, I'd clean the floor, Wednesday, I'd do blah, 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 right? That's what I would do previously. Right now, that doesn't work. Again, like last year and this year are just totally different in the sense that I had everything planned out to the T at my previous school because they had me teaching the same classes over and over and over again. And so like, I kind of knew my routine and what I was doing with that. Just getting back into that routine, and eventually I will hopefully get back into that. Master's in media psychology. So yeah, it's been a long process. I think I started in 2021. Oh, this is the last one? Are we finally at the bottom? What is my favorite video I've ever created? I was ready for questions like, what's your favorite color? Which is yellow, by the way. But you did a fantastic job with the questions. I really do appreciate that. I think sentimental wise, I really liked my Splash Mountain, the last ride video, because that one was nostalgic. When they announced that ride was going to be changing to Tiana's, I think I explained it in that video. I'm pretty sure I did, but basically the last like happy memory we have with my grandpa was that ride. That was his favorite ride, and he died in 2003 from melanoma. And so I've always just had like a happy memory with that ride specifically. They said they were gonna change it, right? That, you know, your nostalgia. Like I have that whole video recorded of that ride. The one that like was my first like hit was the clothing, the decluttering one. I really liked that video. I had so much fun doing it, and I did it as an avoidant to writing a paper, which is kind of what I'm doing right now, but I really enjoyed it just because, like, you know, you got to kind of go through, look at your, because clothing is such a time capsule. Like, realistically, it's like a capsule of all your stuff, and it was fun to kind of go through, look at all the different things that I had, and I remembered that I had all these different things. Oh my God, my hand is going raw. We've been screwing for an hour now. That's what she said. I really enjoyed that video because I think it showed a lot of my personality as well. I think my favorite one of all time, which I was talking to Sylvia about that, and I was like, no one watched it, and I was so proud of that video. It was actually my birthday vlog of this year. It shows like what my ideal day would be and like the perfect day of my life, and just like how I was feeling, and like I could spend all day and all night at the beach, edit it. I loved that video. I loved that video so much. God, last one. Okay, we did it. Yay. Nope, that needs to switch sides. Okay. Ha ha ha. Beautiful. Part 1. Okay. So we need here and here. Would it be this way? I think 7 here. Okay. This up, I believe. Okay. Daylight here, guys. Sorry, it's about to get real dark up in here. Or it's about to turn really yellow, one of the two. I feel like this is gonna be a long process of screwing shit in. And I chose a more difficult one. Yeah, I could have. No, we're just putting 3 in. Okay, cool. Next step. Is that one I forgot? Ha ha ha. I figured out one of the ones I forgot. There we go, white screen, baby. We are going and putting these things in. What's getting me by right now is that we are so close. I can see the finish line. Oh, Jesus. All right. This is gonna be good. I like this. It's gonna be nice. Okay. They give so many extras. There's like one of each that's an extra. But I guess it's nice because, just in case. So we're gonna have to flip it over. Watch out, ready. We have to flip this over. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. And one more lift. Let's finish this. There's more. Okay. We're gonna have to go around and do some feels because there's more. We did it. You know what? I did this piece upside down. Dang it. Well, it's too late now to go back, so we'll just make sure there's stuff here to not see it. We'll style this up tomorrow. Hello. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. We're not feeling good still. This flu, whatever the fuck it is, absolutely horrible. Whoever put this thing together, Here's where we're currently at. I didn't move anything yesterday. Well, now would be the time to do it. However, I'm also in like my very lazy day. Like I was like, I'm gonna go to Costco. I'm gonna go do da 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 da. I don't want to go to Costco. I don't want to. This is where we are at. I actually, there it is, standing up all nice and beautiful. I actually sent a picture of it to my mom yesterday. She's like, wasn't that always there? And I was like, no, it wasn't. Like, it looks like it's meant to be, and I would totally leave it there because it looks so good. However, that's like an actual operating fireplace, so that's a fire hazard. We're not gonna do that. I need to move this bench, I need to move the shoes, / there's only like a couple of these shoes I'm currently wearing like religiously, so I should put the rest of them away. And then they'll just kind of hang out at the bottom of this, not like in there, but like, you know, at the foot. And then, yeah. Hello, you wonderful people. There was apparently a couple questions I forgot to like add in, and I want to add them in. So I'm going to add them in. Best advice I've ever gotten is always be a student of the game. And I got this quote from a coach that I did not like. We did not see eye to eye on many things. The one thing I really did take away from her, you should always be willing and open to learn from any individual, even if it's someone you really don't like. And you could kind of interpret that in many different ways, but that quote has always stuck with me, and that's actually my first lesson I teach the kids. What kind of dog do I have? Remy is half French Bulldog and half Maltese. Got her off the mean streets of Craigslist, and it was an accidental litter. They separately bred French Bulldogs and Malteses, and it was COVID, and the doggies did the doggy thing. So she's the best dog, and I don't know what I would do without her, because she's literally just the best thing that's ever come into my life, and she's literally saved me as an individual. Do I have an Instagram? I deleted my Instagram. Should I open a new one? Let me know. Let me know. Should I get an Instagram again? Because yeah, I deleted my public facing Instagrams. Doesn't that look good? Wow. Let's add a couple things. I like this so much better. I feel like it fits so much more, and it just looks so much more elegant. This is all I'm gonna do for setup as of right now, because yes, so I will be setting up, oh God, I look insane. Anyhow, I'll be setting up for Christmas because I need joy. October sucked for me, and so I'm just like, I just need more positivity. And I'm gonna do like a little like mix thing where it's like fall and Christmas added in. So, but all the spooky stuff is gonna go away. We'll dress the apartment up into a little mixy mix. I know I need to get a couple garlands. I do know that, but other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you make good decisions, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.